voiceover because I can't really show them well on camera. And then I'll be showing you my most recent one, and I'll do that one in this format as well, I believe. We'll see if it'll show up though. Okay, so my first tattoo is a chest piece. Now, I got this one when I was 18. I walked into a shop on my birthday, and I asked, can you do this? I have this idea. And then they were like, well, you need to find an artist that you want to do it. And so I looked at the artists in that shop, because this shop was really close to my house. And I found an artist I liked who did kind of traditional style tattoos. And I brought him my idea, and I let him kind of do what he wanted with it, because obviously I had an idea, but I trusted his work and his process, and his, abilities to make something good. So, I'll just show you. So this is my first tattoo, my chest tattoo. We have this moon right here, this moon, and then we have these, the bunnies. So these are my bunnies, my pet bunnies. This is Trixie, the dark one here. That's Trixie. You can see her. And then this is Mac, the lighter one. Okay, so this one is a cover-up, technically, and I know what you're thinking. If it's your first tattoo, how is it a cover-up? Well, it's my first real tattoo. I did get a stick and poke from a friend in high school, and you can kind of see it right here, just a little bit. It's a bunny. It is of a bunny, and it is of Mac, my first bunny that I got before I adopted Trixie as well. And I'll be honest, like, I didn't hate it. It wasn't, it wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad. I just wanted like a real tattoo. I wanted something with more presence to it, more, permanence, I guess. Not that stick and pokes aren't permanent, but they're, they fade easier, so I wanted something like this. So, so I did get this one. So, all of my tattoos, well, not all of them, but the going theme that I want to have overall, and that is in a lot of my tattoos, is, animals and luck. Animals and luck. So, obviously I just like animals. I'm an animal rights activist in a lot of ways. I like, in my own art, I like to draw animals, paint animals, so that's why. And then luck is, one, I just feel lucky in my life, and two, I feel that having luck symbols around will bring prosperity, I guess. I have lots of different objects in my house that I feel will do that. I won't say I'm a superstitious person, but a little bit. I think part of it is the mental. Part of it is just, having this on my body makes me feel confident that I am, that I am lucky, and I think then one will act in that way. So having luck talismans, maybe the object doesn't bring you the luck, but the knowledge of having it is what brings you the luck from within yourself. So anyways, I got this one. And the other thing is moons and rabbits are significant to me because lots of people and lots of cultures see a rabbit on the moon, as in, how we say, oh, the man on the moon, the dark splotch on the moon. It kind of looks like a rabbit, and many cultures associate rabbits and the moon together, and I feel like they are somewhat one and the same, in spirit. And so, and coincidentally, this is the year of the rabbit, and it's the lunar year of the rabbit, and it's the year of the black rabbit as well. So I kind of have this going on for this year. Just happened to be that way. So, anyways, that is this one. So this one took 8 hours in total. That was two sessions. For the first session was the line work, and the second session was the shading. Yeah, so that was my first tattoo, and so this one will always kind of have a special place in my heart because it really feels like it was always meant to be there. Maybe it's because of its placement on my chest, like, near my heart, just in my core, my center, like very front facing, and I feel really connected to it. It just feels kind of integral to who I am, and like I said, like it was always there. So, not that my other tattoos don't feel like they're a part of me, but this one definitely feels like very much who I am, and that it was always meant to be that way. So, yeah, and maybe because it was my first as well, you don't forget your first tattoo. So, anyways, yeah, that is that one, and then moving on, I will show you the next one. Okay, so next, this one is my right arm, my inner right arm. Okay, so it is a red dragon, a red and black dragon. So you can see the head right here, the claw, and then it goes down, and there's lots of other elements. So down here, so I got this one in Korea when I went for the first time when I studied abroad, and I went to this artist. I really liked his art, and I just knew I wanted something from him, and so I said I wanted something on my arm, a black and red dragon, and then I said I wanted it because all of his tattoos involve like lots of little designs like in between like this, so I said I wanted to include snacks and game pieces because I love food and I love games. So let's see. Oh, and cats and kitties. I love cats. Okay, so there's a cat right here, and going down, and then there's dice, for the game pieces, and then there's a pawn right here, another game piece, and then another cat. There's an eye right here. A lot of his tattoos have eyes in them. There's another eye right here. And then another cat right here. And it says love. Some of his tattoos say like, they have swords, and I think one even says like hate right here. And no, I'm not trying to have any sort of like of that, I don't know what you want to say, symbology or energy on me. So I did specifically tell him no swords or anything like that. There's a star here, and then there's a little donut here, and a rook, another game piece, and I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, but I think it's a waffle, but some sort of snack right here. So snacks and cats and game pieces, and yeah, this one's really cool. It's super detailed. With any detailed tattoo, for example, like this is gonna fade away over time, so you're probably not gonna be able to see the word love anymore after a while. Some of these details are gonna go away, but because the overall design is this dragon, this shape that I really like, in that sense it is timeless because I'm aware of what will fade, but I'm enjoying it now, the details. So anyways, this one was one session. It was one sitting. myself. I did it on myself. So, anyways, the skill level might differ slightly from my other ones, but anyways, it's a burning house. It's a burning house. You can see this is smoke coming out, and yeah, it's really hard to see because of my leg hair, but anyways, this little house and, the burnt areas. And then it says, the world is quiet here. The world is quiet here. So this tattoo is a reference to the series of unfortunate events book series that I've done a Books and Tea on this channel, and it was a book series that I really enjoyed as a kid, and still to this day. And as for the meaning behind this, I'm not really sure. I think the words, the world is quiet here, I want that in my life. I want peace and quiet. The world can be so loud, and, the fridge buzz, the planes in the sky, car alarms, notifications, everything all at once like that. And sometimes you want a quiet place, and that quiet place is something that you need to find yourself. I guess there's just so much meaning behind this that there's not really one. I like the burning house because it symbolizes, starting over. So the series of unfortunate events starts with a burning house. And that's what sparks the kids to need to find their lives and their destinies, but nothing in the book would have happened without this tragic event. So, I don't know. The world is quiet here, and a burning building, it resonated with me when I made it, and it still does, even if the meaning in my head is always changing. That's part of what I like, is that it's, can resonate with me in different times of my life. So, yeah, that's the one I did, but, yeah. So now, on to my next and last one. Okay, and, so for my last one, this is the most recent one I got, and the reason I held off on doing a tattoo tour, was because this one has been in the works for a while. It actually took a year. It happened over the course of a year. And, it took 30 hours approximately in total. So let me just show you. It is my full arm sleeve. So this is my left arm. So it is a full sleeve, meaning that it goes from my wrist to the top of my shoulder. This one was really involved, so, I technically only have 4 tattoos, but obviously this one does cover my entire arm. So, like I said, my tattoos have luck and animals involved, and so that this one started with that. So it started with this tiger. Now, it's a little hard to show you because it goes with the curvature of my arm, but basically, there's this tiger. Can't really see. There you go. This tiger. And it goes like around here. So this is his, his leg, his arm. And he's holding these coins. And so that's the luck part. Tigers are lucky animals, and the coins also represent, it's not gambling, but it's a combination of luck and games, and I don't know, luck in the game of life, but as well as just in the games I play. And I just like the symbols. I like the gold. I just really like the gold color. So it's surrounded by those clouds, and then this part, it has a specific name, but anyways, this just goes up to my wrist. This part really hurt. Just so you know, getting tattooed on your wrist really hurts. So yeah, we have this tiger, these little, not like a tag, I guess it's like a little pouch, a lucky tag pouch thingy. Lucky. This was left blank for a while during the sleeve because I wanted to decide what I wanted on it, and I settled on a koi fish because I really wanted a koi fish somewhere on my body. So, and then the red and gold colors, which I really like. So yeah, and then the tag goes up to here, and then we have these cherry blossoms, which involve my three favorite colors: green, pink, and yellow. Those are kind of scattered throughout, so we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. There's one up here, which I will show you in a minute once we get up there. So then we have this waterfall that goes on my elbow ditch, and let me just say, this part also really hurt in here, so just all of this in general. So yeah, the waterfall leads down to the tiger, and then we have my elbow, which is a spiral here, a spiral. And the thing with Japanese tattoos that I really like this style, is that it all is meant to flow with your body and with the piece in general, so each element kind of fits and swirls with my arm and the way it moves, as you can kind of see. And so the elbow spiral just fits with the shape there of my elbow. So then going up, we have some more clouds. More clouds, and the tiger's tail curve was up here with the rocks. There's some rocks here, so you can see there. And then the top. See if I can kind of get in the right angle here. It's a tree. So it's a cherry blossom tree. There's one at the top. You can see it just ends up here. But yeah, this tree, as you can see, grows with my arm. Some branches going through the clouds here, and then a little petal here. So yeah, that is my arm sleeve. And so obviously, since I already had the chest piece, one of the things was to try to make it flow through to it. And so since there's water at the bottom, there needs to be, land, making sense for a rabbit to be there, if that makes sense. So that's kind of originally why the cherry blossom, why the tree was there. So yeah, that was my most recent, and I have to say I learned so much about myself and just things in general through the process of that one. I'm sitting, when I get tattooed, I don't distract myself because, not because I'm like a monk or anything, but because I find that distracting myself doesn't work, and honestly makes me feel frantic and panicked in the moment. So what I try to do is I try to meditate with the pain. So for this one on my arm, and this arm and all of it, I didn't listen to anything or watch anything. I just meditated with the pain, and you start to learn about pain as you go. I think I have a relatively low pain tolerance, so all of it hurt a lot, but it was a lesson in resilience for me, knowing that I was able to sit through that pain, even when it was a lot, and learning, just focusing on the different types of pain that I experienced, because tattoo pain is really different is happening, because there's the stinging pain of the cloth with the antibacterial liquid or the green soap or whatever. But then there's also the pain of a lining needle that's like a more sharp pain, and then there's the pain of a shading and a coloring needle. And also it depends on where it is on your body. For example, like I said, that my wrist hurt a lot more. And so you just focus on that and how the pain is different, and sometimes it's too much, and obviously I took breaks. I took breaks. But just learning to sit through that and knowing that I could do that helped me in my day-to-day life to know that I could handle more than I thought I could. That I'm more resilient than I thought, and that when there's an outcome you want enough, you can handle whatever it is that is required. Recently, during the course of this tattoo, the Fall Out Boy album came out, their new album, which I really like, by the way. And any of you know I'm a huge fan of Fall Out Boy. But there's a lyric in there that's the kind of pain you feel to get good in the end. And that song, as well as this tattoo, is just helping me learn to build up resilience and strength to achieve my goals in life and to continue even when, I don't know, even when things are hard, I guess. I don't know why I'm like suddenly emotional, but just to keep going when things are hard, I guess. So yeah, so those are my tattoos. Another question that kind of goes along with that is, do I want more tattoos? And the answer is obviously yes. I think eventually I do want to be covered, not fully, not like my face, my palms, but I want to use a lot of the space I have to get tattooed. But after this sleeve, I did do some thinking, and I really want to wait. One aspect is the financial. Tattoos are really expensive, so I want to be able to afford it. But the other aspect is, it's a gift to my future self. It's a way to honor my future self, because I'm getting tattooed what I find beautiful and what I'm interested in right now. But there may be things that my future self becomes interested in. Who knows? I might become a martial arts master, or a whale expert, or whatever. Like, I have no clue. And then I might want some space to get something like that tattooed to represent that tattoo, or for example, something big in my life might happen that I want to represent. I might need room for a memorial tattoo, for example. Whatever. The point is, I don't know what's gonna happen in my life, and so I want to, like I said, honor my future self by leaving room to get what I want in the future and not filling it all up now with, whatever I want. So, yeah. And at the same time, honoring my current self by getting what I want, not waiting like, oh, but who knows if I'll like it later down the road. People talk about tattoo regret a lot, like, what if you don't like it later, what if you regret that? Well, for me, I know I won't regret my tattoos, because they represented what I like now and who I am now. And even if for some reason I don't like these things anymore, I mean, to be honest, I try my best to get things that are timeless, not like a band I like or something, because obviously that can easily fade away. But, metaphorically, like, you could stop liking a band, or they could, become very problematic or whatever. But, so, my tattoos, I try to make them timeless, but even if I stop liking color tattoos or whatever, I respect that I did what I liked in that moment, and that I'm representing this version of myself, and that all of these versions of myself, past and future, present and future, have a space in my life. If if that makes sense. So that's why I'm not gonna regret my tattoos, because even when my mind changes on what I like in life, I'll just get new tattoos to evolve with myself while remembering who I used to be, if that makes sense. So, I want to hold off, like I said, but I do have some wants and ideas. I'm not obviously, what I do is I collect profiles of artists I like and reference photos I like and just different ideas. I mostly use Instagram to find different artists that I like, and then, but I think I want my neck, but obviously that's a big decision, so I will wait, and the backs of my hands as well. But I know that kind of changes your appearance. But I like the idea of like a kraken or an octopus kind of like up the side of my neck, so that would be really nice. And my back, I want my back. I like the idea of like a desert scene, vultures, cacti, hares, desert hares. So, there's an artist in Mexico who I really like, who I'd like to do that, but like I said, I'll give it time and let the ideas develop, because who knows, I might come up with a better idea, and different ideas here and there. One thing is this artist, the Korean artist who did this dragon, I want him to finish this half sleeve, so if I get to go back to Korea, or, he does guest work at, travels like France, Australia, are the last two places he went, so, but if I'm back in Korea, or if he ever tours to the US, I would like him to do the other side of my arm and make it a half sleeve, because I really like his work, like I said, and I think it'd be cool to keep the same theme and style there. So, yeah, those are just some ideas that I had. And there's some lyrics I want to get, but like I said, it might be that I really don't like that band anymore or something, so I want to give it time. So maybe if it's like, okay, I've really liked this lyric for a really long time, maybe now I can justify getting it, so, I want to give it time. So yeah, those are my tattoos. Obviously, if I do get more tattoos, I will make an updated tattoo tour, and show you guys. Yeah, but that is what I have right now. And so, thank you for watching. Please let me know in the comments what you thought. And if you have any tattoos or are planning to get any tattoos, which ones? Are they similar to mine, or are they different? Just what you have in general. I'm curious. So,